Hey, Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com, and it is the travel season, and I want to give you some tips and talk about types of bags. I've had so many people call, ask about bags, what's the difference, and which one should I get? Now, truly that's up to you, but I want to give you some hints and tips, some things that I like about traveling and what I like about a certain bag. Now, the first thing about travel bags is you want to make sure that you get the right size for your board as well as the gear you're going to carry. Most of the bags will handle up to 2 to 3 kites, your pump, your wetsuit, a harness. Now harnesses are changing things, but it'll also carry a board, and some of them will carry multiple boards inside. The truth is, you're gonna pay most of the time for any airline now. So to get away with any kind of baggage fees or whatever it is, we all know it's changing. So most of the bags you're gonna carry into the airport, they're gonna charge you a fee. Sometimes when you do check a bag and you are paying for it anyway, they let it slide and let it go because you're already paying for it. Before, we used to get 2 bags for free or whatever, and we lucked out to be able to get it on there. So the case is, you will be probably paying for it. So gear and equipment. If you're going to be taking multiple boards, multiple kites, multiple harnesses, remember, you can only pack them up to a 50-pound limit. That is the most important thing. I've had guys get these big old huge bags, they stuff them full, now you're paying extra. You can only go up to 50 pounds. So get your gear, set it on a scale, measure it out, and know how much you're packing into that bag. That is one of the most important things. I've had so many people packing way too much gear, and you're gonna pay for it anyway. Now, if you are gonna pay for that extra fee and you wanna load up a bag, always, I tell you, stick with the wheeled type bags. That helps you get around the airport and carrying that really heavy gear. You don't want to put it onto your back. It's really hard to carry by the handles or whatever it is. Get a wheeled type bag. Here are 3 different types. We've got the Pks Golf Bag. It's got the wheels on the one end of it. You can see down here with the sliders and stuff like that. We've got the kind. This is an older one, the Club Wagon. This is a brand new model. Again, it's wheeled. It's got the tough area down here because usually these get loaded up a lot, and you grab the handle and basically you're dragging this thing around. The other one we've got is the Ion, and it's got a really nice hard plate down here, rollerblade type wheels as well, and all 3 of these bags come with padding around them. Now, don't ever think that the padding inside of a bag is all the padding you're going to need. I would definitely recommend, highly recommend, when you're packing the board, you don't want any fins, and you want to put some padding around it. But that's the difference of these bags. They're going to come with more padding, they're going to be heavier, and they're going to take a lot more load in there. These are all about a 155 length, the 145 to 155 length, and they will take multiple kites, probably multiple boards. I've carried 2 boards, 3 kites, and everything else, and got right at my 50-pound limit. Now, the other side of the deal in traveling is the non-wheeled. When you get into the lightweight type of stuff where I don't need the wheels, I want that weight of the wheels to go into more gear and equipment in the bag. These 2 or 3 bags that you see here, we've got the Ozone and we've got the PKS. Now, these are a non-wheeled version. The PKS is all fully padded all the way around, one of the lightest ones that's fully padded. Now, the benefit is inside of this pocket, it's got shoulder straps you can hook up. So once you get to your location, you can stick on these backpack straps and carry this on your back, and it's really, really handy. When I go to travel, this is the bag I take. I love this bag. Again, it has some extra padding all the way around, and it has those shoulder straps, so if I'm riding on a scooter or I'm somewhere in the middle of nowhere, I can throw this on top of a car really easily and just handle it. I've carried multiple boards, all my kites and everything else in this bag. The other advantage I like is all the compression straps. It has it all the way around the outside perimeter of it, so I can size it down and get it compressed as tight as I possibly can inside of this bag. The other one that I really like too is the Ozone. This gets down to real simplicity. It has shoulder straps back here. There's no pocket to stuff it in, but you can remove it and then put it inside of the bag, and then bring it back out and reconnect all this. It's all with Fastex buckles. You can get rid of that, so when you are traveling, this isn't hanging out here to get hooked on or grabbed by the airlines to throw your bag around. It does have padding. It's nicely padded all the way around the edge. It's got a separate pocket for your board internally here, which is really nice. And the top basically has no padding at all, but it billows up to hold gear. Not as much as some of the other bags, but again, it'll easily carry 2 kites, your harness, and just the basic equipment inside of this to travel with. Now, the other one you can get into is a super lightweight type stuff. Now, they don't list this as a travel bag, but there are many out there that travel in this. It's a bag. This is the Dakine. They call it their kite duffel, EQ kite duffel. And this comes completely out, and you can see how long it gets. It'll hold up to a 140 to 145 board. Really depends on your width. But there is almost no padding at all. It has a very simple padding on the bottom. So that means if you put your gear inside of this bag, you want to make sure that you have a lot of padding around your kites and everything, around your board and anything that's hard, because it's going to be scraping. I mean, the material's tough, but you need to have some protection for your gear and equipment inside of the bag. Anyway, that's Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com to show you different choices of bags and possibilities for your travel time.